are you? Boy, it just seems like every single day things are changing, right? I mean, they're changing hourly, and I'm looking going, what we need right now is something that's unchanging, not something that's changing. What I love is the scripture verse from Hebrews 13:8. It states, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Jesus doesn't change, friends. He is unchanging in a time and a world that is always changing. Reminds me of the story that is found in Matthew 14, where the disciples find themselves out in the middle of the lake, in the middle of a storm. I mean, they left shore, everything was fine, everything was calm. They just got done helping Jesus feed 5,000 people. They're on a great high, they're going across the lake, and all of a sudden a storm comes up. And the story goes that about 3 a.m, they're out there fighting. The waves are trying to row, and the wind's blowing against them, and the waves are coming in and crashing in over the boat. And they're getting fearful, like, man, they're going to sink here. And then all of a sudden, they see what looks like a ghost walking on the water, and it turns out it's Jesus. And actually, this is what it says. Jesus shouts to them, and he says, and I'm telling you, friends, this is for all of us. Be of good cheer, it's I. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the storm that's going on around you right now. Don't be looking at the waves, okay? Don't be worried about that wind pushing against you right now. And Peter shouts out to him and says, Lord, if it's you, then command me to come out to you on the water. And I love what Jesus says. He just says, come. So Peter climbs over the side of the boat and he starts walking on water, heading towards Jesus in the middle of the storm. For those of you that don't know the rest of the story, what happens is Peter takes his eyes off of Jesus. And the moment he does, he starts to sink. And this is what I love about what Jesus does here. It says that immediately Jesus reaches out his hand and catches him before he goes under, lifts him up, puts him into the boat, and the moment he does, the storm ceases. And he turns to him and he says, oh, you of little faith, why did you doubt? Friends, this is a message for all of us right now as we're going through these times, while we're in the middle of this storm, when we got this wind blowing against us, and it seems like we're rowing and we don't know where we're not making any headway at all. We don't know where we're going to wind up. We don't know. We're worried that our boat's going to sink. And Jesus is saying, listen, you, don't be of little faith. Look onto something that is unchanging. Jesus is saying, it's me. Jesus is saying, it's me. I am unchanging. The world is changing, but I am unchanging. Look to me. And just to refocus on that scripture verse again in Hebrews 13:8. Remember, Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. God bless you. Have a great day.